This world around us is not permanent. The people we love, the things we enjoy, and ourselves. Even though some try, controlling fate is out of our reach. While some fail and fade, others fail and proceed again. Suicide has always interested me. Starting at a young age, I felt its touch grasp upon me. I've always been surrounded by it, whether it be at my grandfather's suicide when I was 5, my aunt's when I was 7, or visiting countless friends' funerals from ages 11 to 16. It's always been there. Why? This is something many ponder. But is there really an answer? Different people have different responses, but the truth behind it all is the same. We can't always control the world around us, and when we try to, it makes it all the more painful to watch. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, suicide was the 7th leading cause of death of males and 15th leading cause of death for females in 2007. Almost 4 times as many males as females died by suicide. This is because males usually stick to more effective methods of suicide, such as firearms, while females stick to more less effective, such as poisoning. Now, my interview with Jane, a close friend of mine. Why did you feel the need to end your life? What made you change your mind about going through with it?
I just felt really empty inside, like I was kind of an empty shell, going through the motions of life instead of enjoying it. Sometimes it really hurt just to get out of bed in the morning. I just felt so helpless and I was so desperate to feel something, other than the void that just kind of parked itself inside my chest. I never spoke and I never really felt the need to socialize with anyone. I'm actually have qualms today about the fact that I didn't change my mind. When it comes down to it, I tried 3 times with the full intention of killing myself. I didn't regret it, nor will I. I was just saved before I could die. I guess I kind of just gave up and started seeing it as a pointless waste of time. But now I'd say I have too much to lose. Looking at it retrospectively, these were the same things I had to lose back then. I just never really realized it. What kind of made me realize was actually a boy. I had grown up with him since I was 11. He was sitting at the hospital bed, and when I woke up, the first thing he did was yell at me. He told me if I knew how selfish I was being, and if I knew I was to try to take myself away from people who cared about me. Even though we stopped talking when I was 11, even though we grew up together, I realized how he never stopped caring, even if I had.
When suicidal, did you search for help? Did anything help? If so, who or how?
Well, I guess I've gone to therapy for depression since 4th grade, but all the talking and the medicine, for which I've been on way too many to remember, never helped. What really helped me, surprisingly, was admitting to myself that I wasn't comfortable in my own body, that I felt like a boy inside, and that's what I wanted to be on the outside. I remember the first time I actually told someone. I was just overwhelmed with the it freaking exploded, and it just filled so much of the emptiness I had. Not gonna lie, I cried like a baby, and I had no idea why, but it just felt really amazing to get it off my chest.
Give me a comparison of how you saw the world when you were suicidal to how you feel now about life.
I'm actually still pretty pessimistic on the way I saw and the way I see life today. That hasn't changed, but I finally decided I didn't want to be the loner anymore. I didn't want to be the holy shite, you can speak kid. I wanted to have a voice, and I wanted to be present in front of the class instead of the back. So I decided to do a complete 180 because I never gave a shite about what other kids thought of me, so I really had no shame or restrictions in becoming the outgoing, bubbly kid that I act like in school. Sadly, when I'm around friends, I kind of drop the act because I don't want to feel like I'm lying about happiness to them, but sadly, I know I'm no fun to be around like that.
What is something you have learned from losing your loved ones to suicide?
Something I've learned from losing a friend or a loved one to suicide, that's easy. People don't give a crap about you after you die. They stay that way maybe for a day or a bit longer, but they inevitably forget you were there because the human mind has a bad memory. They need a constant reminder. So not seeing somebody every day makes you forget about them. Don't believe it? Name all the kids in your kindergarten class, and I'll retract my statement.